result. It was very close, and there's an example of that very good lob of Pam Shriver's, well missed.
Pam Shriver, 16 years old. She's going to McDonough prep school just outside of Baltimore. And she's got to be there tomorrow morning. She's taking 2 years of school in 1 year so she can start playing tennis full time.
Service break for Chris Evert. The second set, Chris Evert serving with a service break. Women's Singles Championship.
No, 15.
Virginia, as I watched the first set, two things struck me. I thought that Chris Evert might have come to the net a little more frequently herself, either behind her serve occasionally to shake Pam up and not let her come in, and also off the ground so she would keep Pam Shriver back.
Well, I agree. I thought that she let Pam do as well as she did because she hit a few balls a little short, and then she got a length better. I thought. I think that Pam can't really hurt her except with the lob. If she did come to the net, she doesn't have that much power in her drive. She pushes her drives a little more than swings at them. And so I thought Chris could definitely have done that. I think her lob is her great weapon when the opponent is at the net.
Okay, it's 15-30. Out, and it's double break point for Pam Shriver.
She struck serve in the first game, which is exactly what one hopes to do if you've just had a close first set. So it rather spoils the effect if she loses this game.
Still break point. Service break right back for Pam Shriver.
Game Shriver.
Even at 1-all in the second
1 game
set.
all
Billie
in the
Jean,
second set.
do you think that Pam really feels the pressure with all these people here and being where she is in the finals?
Oh, you have to. It's the first time she's ever been in this situation in her life. What few people realize is she's never won the junior title or the 1600 title. She lost to Tracy Austin in 3 sets.
Love
But
15.
women's tennis is looking better and better with youngsters like Pam Shriver and Tracy Austin coming along, and Smith.
Love 30.
I've actually been very impressed with some of the even younger ones. A 14-year-old age group. I was very impressed with Bettina Bungi, and who comes from Florida now, but I believe came from Peru. Hits beautiful ground strokes and a great serve. And the Czechoslovakian young girl is very good. His name is unpronounceable.
Again, it seems to me that that might have been a good point for Chris to try to get to the net. She had Pam down love 30. I know Chris would rather stay back and make the passing shots.
Tony, she'd really rather go to net, but it's just so difficult. When you've learned one way, you condition in your mind, you try to stay with whatever's comfortable. I'm sure she's telling herself to go to net more and more.
30 all.
Take another look at part of that point, and you'll see that Chrissy getting out wide tries to go for a drop shot, I think really because she was in trouble anyway. Came back looking for a ball down the line and was outsmarted by 16-year-old Pam Shriver. So we come back live. It's 30 all, 1-all second set. Chris Evert has won the first set, 7 games to 5.
Chris thought that serve was wide. She looked at the lines person. Not happy, but wants to keep her concentration.
It did look a little wide, but on the other hand, it had so much spin on it that it might have skid right through the line and ended up on the other side.
Stasi warmed up with Chris Evert today. He flew in so he could be here to watch her match. He's the player coach for the LA Strings.
Good smash, though the lob wasn't too deep. It was pretty high, and there is a bit of breeze down there. Take another look, and you'll see how Pam gets to the net, makes some good volleys, but couldn't get it away from Chris. Now Chris comes in and picks off this volley with Pam out of position, carefully plays it into the opening. So we come back live. It's deuce. The big serve, the first serve, Pam Shriver is her largest weapon. It's what really caused her upset of Martina Navratilova. I think you could take advantage of this second serve, Billy, if Chris wanted to, because she doesn't seem to have a lot of pace on it, and oftentimes it's not too deep.
And actually, it's almost an American twist like he used to back in '55.
How do you know? You weren't even born.
I used to watch you play when I was a youngster.
But don't you think it might be a good play, again, to try to...
Absolutely. The ball's bouncing high, gives you time to move forward and into the ball.
And you get hit down into the court. Pam Shriver fought and fought. We'll take another look. Look at that backhand overhead. Now what Chris had thought would be a hard enough volley into the open court, but instead the long reach of Pam Shriver got her there. She has held her serve. So Chris Evert won the first.
An important title. I believe that we're going to see a lot more of Pam Shriver. She loves to play. She wants to be the best, and she's unbelievable today. The people are really behind her, and she's got a lot of adrenaline going in the right direction.
Take your seats, please. Thank you.
Well, she certainly was not overly in awe of Martina. She was able to upset her, and she's played today as if the crowd and the importance of the situation not really bothering her.
15, love.
So get it up. You're going to lob. Get it up in the air. Make them look at it. It's 30 love.
Earlier, she should force the issue more often.
Right, and when she does want to come in, she takes the ball a little earlier. She gets it higher in the bounce. When she's standing back, she sometimes lets the ball drop back down, and really, I think, takes away some of her aggressive play. So Chrissy Evert has gotten even at 2-all. And Pam will start serving with new balls. I always feel that a player like Chris, if she does try to become a little more aggressive, it makes her hit out. It keeps her from becoming too tentative.
That's true. She's actually an aggressive baseline player.
It is 15 love. Shriver serving at 2-all in the second set. Chris Evert has won the first set 7-5.
Pam is getting a lot of side spin on that serve. It's one of those serves that is so effective if you get the full spin on it, and if you don't, it flattens out and it becomes almost against you. It puts you in a terrible position if you slightly miss the spin.
Good volley by Chris Evert. Pam applauded the shot.
15, all.
She's been doing a lot of running. Chris, of course, moves you from side to side very well, but that combined with Pam's effort to attack. You know, someone might ask you, how can a 16-year-old get tired? But her muscles have not stopped really growing, and they're not hard yet, you know, when you're mature. So it's pretty easy for a youngster to get a little bit tired.
I think you get more stamina, actually, as you get a little older, speaking from experience, that is.
I agree. It depends on what kind of shape you're in, what kind of preparation that you do.
34.
It's 30 all. And it's break point for Evert.
Pam was a little slower getting in there.
She didn't get it as wide as she wanted to either. And when you're going for that wide serve in the deuce court and you don't get it where you want it, don't get it wide enough, it opens up your court. So Chris Evert has broken serve. She leads 3 games to 2 in the second set. And we'll be back with more tennis from the U.S. Open Championships right after this word from your local stations.
WKRP in Cincinnati was just a sleepy radio station till a new sound rocked everyone's socks off. Watch its premiere this month on CBS.
Lancia, the Italian luxury car that combines great styling with engineering features for precision control, superior handling, exceptional roadability. Lancia. Front-wheel drive, rack and pinion steering, 4-wheel disc brakes, 4-wheel independent suspension, twin overhead cam engine. Lancia. Great excitement in your driving, great value for your money. Lancia, the intelligent alternative to overpriced luxury imports.
Look, Gloria, you got a ring.
Gee, Daddy, just like you. You got a ring around the collar. My powder didn't work.
Those dirty rings. You tried scrubbing, even spraying, and still you've got
Ring around the collar.
Try Whisk. Whisk sinks in and starts to clean before you start to wash. Then get your whole wash really clean.
Daddy, I lost my ring.
Me too. No more ring around the collar.
Use Whisk around the collar for ring around the collar.
Streets of San Francisco, tomorrow at 4:30.
This portion of the 1978 U.S. Open Women's Tennis Championship is sponsored by General Motors, people building transportation to serve people. The Crum and Forster Insurance Companies, helping insure the American way of life. And by the people who bring you delicious, refreshing Coca-Cola. Coke adds life to the life you're living.
Chris Evert coming out to serve with a service break in the second set. As you can see, Evert won the first set 7 games to 5. Take another look. You see that Chris got in trouble right there and played a safe volley, but Pam got over and put some pace on. Now we come back to live action. It's a love 15. Perfect offensive lob by Evert. You know, I've been a little surprised that Pam has questioned several calls. Maybe it's through nerves, I don't know, Billy, but at her age and stage, I'm surprised that she's been that aggressive in her demeanor.
Don't look at me. Chris has perfect preparation for all of us who love to play tennis. She gets her racket back before the ball bounces. She gets in perfect position. Very rarely do you catch her off balance.
That's why she's so steady, so consistent.
I always have all the juniors watch her.
Double break point for Pam Shriver. We'll take another look. Pam takes a